everyone, MCPVP here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Hunger Games gameplay commentary. Today I have a post-live commentary for everybody, and this was a pretty fun game. I will talk about it very briefly, and then I want to get into a pretty cool topic that I have for everyone today that I want to talk about. And I was playing alongside Peanutslash, who was a Viper, and I was playing with AMP1520, who was Hulk, I think. And I was a Stomper. So it was a pretty fun game. I hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background, but I do want to talk about a particular topic that is of interest to me, and that is the World Cup 2014. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and watched the World Cup this year in Brazil. It was a very fun tournament to watch. I thought it was a much better World Cup than in years past. I thought a bunch of the teams were really good going in. A lot of the matches were phenomenal. I didn't watch every single group stage match, but I tried to watch a good portion of them, and I really enjoyed watching the different teams and seeing them compete against one another. And USA did pretty good this year, but my two favorite teams going into the tournament, oddly enough, were Argentina and Germany. Now, the reasons for this, as far as myself goes, is because Messi's always been my favorite player for the past 6 or 7 years now. Barcelona was my favorite club team. I really enjoy watching them, and he's a star of that team. Obviously, he's a star of Argentina. He was voted the best player in the tournament. He got the golden ball. He's a very good player, as any soccer fan would know. So Argentina was one of my favorite teams going in the tournament. Now, my reasons for wanting Germany to do well in the tournament is because I'm actually a German minor in college. I'm taking German as my minor, and I really enjoy the culture, the language, as many people may know, and it's just pretty cool. I wanted Germany to do well, obviously. So so those are my two teams going in the tournament. Oddly enough, they end up making it to the finals together. I think they're probably the best two teams in the tournament. And going into the tournament, other teams were favored. The Netherlands were obviously a great team. They could have easily made it into the finals. But also, Spain was favored. They didn't even make it out of the group stage. They were one of the favorites. And then, of course, Brazil. And Brazil was a little bit of a disappointment this year, as I get a text message from people. And I was, I'll answer their phone calls later. But anyways, yeah, so Brazil, didn't really do much after the group stage. But anyways, I thought it was a really great World Cup, and I just wanted to run through some of my thoughts as far as some of the matches went and stuff. And the final game, I think, really could have gone either way. Germany, I think in the end, the better team won. I think Germany was the better team. Argentina clearly had the best player on their team, but Messi didn't do as much as I think he really needed to for Argentina to win. And you could argue that they were covering him really well, and Messi wasn't able to really shine through Germany's whole team as a whole. It was just Messi versus the whole team pretty much. But Argentina had their chances, and I think they didn't really capitalize on them. They had a lot of chances to score goals. Germany did as well, but I think really the game could have gone either way, and they could have won it in regulation and didn't really have to go to overtime. And where Germany ended up winning the 113th minute. They scored that goal, and Argentina couldn't come back. So yeah, that's how I felt about the last game. It was a very entertaining game. My favorite game of the tournament that I watched was probably the game where I think Argentina played, I think it was Iran. I could be wrong, but Messi scored in the 91st minute of that game. Phenomenal goal. I think it was Iran that they played. I could be wrong on that, though. But that was just a phenomenal goal. Another game that I really enjoyed was Mexico versus Brazil. Now, Mexico's goalie, Ochoa, I think his name was a phenomenal goalie. He really carried that team and on his back. And unfortunately, they didn't get very far in the tournament. They lost in the knockout stages. But he was my vote for the Golden Glove Award. Now, Germany, of course, their goalie, Manuel Neuer, I hope I'm saying that right. I should know how to say that because of all my German classes that I've taken. But he was a phenomenal goalie too. He was always sliding out to, you know, cover lots of ground and make lots of plays. They didn't really allow too many goals in the knockout stage. Which brings me to another point. Messi didn't score any goals in the knockout stage. Now, I know he got that one assist to Di Maria, or whatever his name was, in one of those games to clutch it up in overtime and get the win. But there's a lot of chances where he could have got a goal, and he just, you know, didn't do enough. Now, that doesn't take away from he's definitely, in my mind, still the best player in the world, but I think really he needed to get this World Cup to really prove himself and prove his legacy over like the Pelés and all that. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Now, running down on another few things as we got a little bit more time here. James Rodriguez, Golden Boot Award. I really wanted to see Mueller get that award because he scored 5, and I know it goes to the one with the most goals. I would have liked to see Mueller score another goal either against Argentina or in that crazy Brazil game. I think he could have scored another goal. Unfortunately, he didn't get to 6. But you know, it is what it is. James Rodriguez, 6 goals, Golden Boot Award. Phenomenal player, really phenomenal player. I expect a lot of great things coming from him. He was from Colombia. Colombia also got the Fair Play Award. Now, I didn't even know that was an award, but I guess it goes to the team that, I don't know how they judge that, but, you know, Colombia was a great team. They got knocked out to Brazil, I think. I think they got knocked out Brazil. And it was a real shame that Neymar got hurt, by the way. I know I never mentioned that, but I didn't necessarily think Neymar's injury and their captain's injury, or captain's second yellow card, was the reason why they lost that game 7-1 against Germany in the semifinals. But it is, you know, it was a huge reason, but I still think they would have lost that game. Germany was too good of a team. Other things, Paul Pogba, I don't know how to say his name, from France, got the Hyundai Young Player Award. I didn't really know who this guy was. I didn't watch a lot of France games, but I guess he was a good player. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the 2014 World Cup. This game is wrapping up. As you see, I get knocked out in 9th place, and AMP actually won the game as Hulk. So that's pretty cool. He won that game. I don't know if we get to see it from his perspective, but if we do, I'll put it in the descriptions if he ever puts it out. And yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.